Leviathan here, back in the world of Fallout 4. This time we are doing a little quest mod called Hilda Hughes, an Institute story. Another part to a series of mods that this one mod author was making. The first one being David Hunter, a Brotherhood story. I believe that's what it was called. Yeah. I'll probably annotate it. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we're back in the Commonwealth. Use the TARDIS to get over here. We're going to have to use it again because we're going to have to travel back in time. Because I blew up the Institute. Yeah. It's gone. Anyways, so we are just going to go back into first-person mode and turn off God mode. There we go. And we will go find our TARDIS and travel over there, and I will see you guys in the Institute.
Black and white. I say, why the hell not?
Yeah.
Stay out of my way.
We'll see you there in a moment. God, I hate teleporting. And my backpack's gone. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So is my crew. They should have followed me. Anyways, this is supposed to take place over in robotics, which I don't have a clue where that's at. So I might have a cut here where I run, where I actually eventually
Nice
find it.
work bringing that rogue synth back.
That's nice. Oh boy. Robotics! That was fast. Okay.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below.
From what I
Like
hear,
those
that
raiders
rogue
at
synth at
Libertalia,
Libertalia
quite a
is a
handful.
real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Everyone,
software could use an update.
stop
It were
talking
just
to
a
me.
limb twitching, but her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement.
I'll wait until everyone's done talking.
You just don't want to admit to it.
Meantime, I've never actually been in this room.
About to launch into one of your speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls. Don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a
Okay, I'm not going to wait until those guys are done talking. Hopefully, her voice acting is loud enough that it will override these guys that are talking in the background and will not shut up.
I wouldn't happen to have a spare
Just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to
Did
new
I turn off the
possibilities.
interferometer?
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science,
Oh.
not philosophers.
He's in his
Do well to
MDs.
remember that.
Okay, let's talk.
Hi.
Ah, so your father's father, are you? Interesting. You're a little younger than I imagined, but I suppose that's to be expected. Ah, sorry about that. Little joke. You see, your son is known as father, so as his parent, you'd be.
What are you talking about? I get it, okay. Let's be done with this already. Just shut up. I get it. I get it. I understand.
I get it.
Oh, silly me. Of course you do. I suppose you'll be wanting to hear all about what we do here at Robotics. My name is Hilda Hughes. I'm division head. That means I get to oversee the most exciting and important division in all of the Institute, no matter what the other directors might say. Any of the synths you see above the surface have been made here, from basic Gen 1s right up to the super advanced Gen 3s. Any questions?
Yeah, what's that red stuff? What was all that about? Tell me about yourself. I really don't care. What do you do around here? Let's do the speech check. What was that all about?
What was all that about?
You mean before you got here? That was just my husband being, well, not his usual self. He's been very ill lately. He's terrified he's going to die at any moment, but that somehow sleeping in bed means he'll come back to life. He drinks so much water and... oh. I shouldn't be bothering you about this. I'm sure you've got lots of questions about robotics.
Not really, I just want a quest today. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
Come on now. We're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about robotics.
What do you do around here?
What do you do around here?
I run the whole thing. But as division head, I get to devise my own experiments from time to time. I've got one in the works right now that I'm really excited about. Aha! I've just had a great idea. Why don't I get you to help me with it? My experiment is missing a vital piece of tech. I need someone to nip up to the surface and pick it up for me.
Sounds like a quest. I'm interested. What is it you need? This isn't my problem. Find someone else to run your errands. Send someone else. One of your coursers, maybe. I'll do it. What do you need?
I'm interested. What is it you need?
I'll try to keep it as simple as possible for you. Not that I'm saying you're stupid. I just don't want to take up too much of your time. Alright, here goes. I don't know how familiar you are with the history of the Institute. Most of what you might have heard is misinformation. I've always been especially interested in one particular part of the Institute's history, the Prototype Synth Project. About 100 years ago, the Institute was building synths which had real personalities. 2 synths were built. One was allowed to develop its own personality, the other was imprinted with pre-war personality. When I found this out, it got me thinking. How many of these personalities did CIT create before the war? Would it be possible for us to access them? I dug out the old files and built a chair which would allow a user to view some of the personality imprints. The problem is, I can't get the old tech to work with our current hardware. I need a piece of software which only exists on the surface. There's a place on the surface called the Memory Den, which does almost exactly what I want to do. If you can download as much information as you can from their computers, that would help me so much.
What's in it for me? I don't know. We'll see. Not interested. I'll get right on it. Sure.
I'll get right on it.
Good. I can't wait to finally have everything I need. Let me know as soon as you have the data.
Okay. Here's the data from the Memory Den terminal. Okay. Let's go to the Memory Den. I think I have to
You
leave
know
this
I
room.
wouldn't be saying this if I didn't love you, Hogarth.
You don't understand. This is the only way to live here. This is what it truly means to survive.
This isn't any kind of life. These hour-long naps are wasting most of your days and the water you're drinking. For God's sake, you'd think they were about to make drinking water illegal at the rate you're guzzling it down.
You're wrong. You're just wrong.
I don't know if you've noticed that I've increased the symptom
Stimpaks, the antibiotics.
You can't take antibiotics for fatigue, Hogarth. You're putting us all at risk of antibiotic-resistant superbugs.
You've been talking to those chucks in bioscience, haven't you?
Yep.
This conversation has gone on too long. I
That
have to have
has.
a nap, or I risk having to go through all this again.
Good night.
No! Hogarth! Just forget it. I've got important work to do.
Okay. Now we'll go. Okay, there you guys are. I was wondering where you went off to. Let's go. To the Memory Den!
You call that a gun?
Yeah? Okay. Looks like it's downstairs.
I heard about your signal interceptor. Now that you found the Institute, I hope you do the right thing.
There it is. Shh. Guys, watch the door. Important system files do not touch download compatibility data. Okay, that was easy. Why don't I have quest marker? No, I do. I just don't see it on my radar. Out of my way, guys. Back to the Institute. Oh, God.
Good
Why
to
does
see
it
you.
have to hurt
Feeling
each
well
time?
today?
Where's that door? It was through here, wasn't it? Yes, there it is. I'm blind.
Nothing to report, sir.
Good.
Welcome. Please proceed directly to processing.
Hello.
Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Hello? Where are you? You're in there. And there's a note on your TV. That is weird. Your husband's asleep. I'm gonna snoop on this note. Note to self 04. Read. Note to self 04. Hilda got someone from facilities to look at this television. It's been broken for weeks now, and if you don't get any downtime, you'll go crazy. I miss those old holotape shows, and I know Hogarth does too. They might make good therapy for him. Hilda. Sure, I'll steal your note. There's a bit of dirt and... Wow! Why is your room so dirty? Well... Hello. That's a corner.
Excuse me.
Have you got the files from the memory den?
No. I have some more questions first. So about the job, what am I looking for again? Goodbye. Yep, got him right here.
Yep, got it right here.
Oh, that's marvelous. I'm so excited. I'll get to work on updating my software right away. I'm not sure how long it'll take me. Days, weeks, months, years. Oh, gosh, I hope it's not years. I suppose you could find something to do while you're waiting. You could always keep helping Father. That would pass time quickly. While you're doing that, I've got another little something you can look into if you're interested in detective work. No pressure, though. It's totally optional. This is a delicate matter, so I'm going to have to trust you to be discreet about it. A few months back, we produced a batch of synths intended to serve as infiltration units. After they'd all been through processing, I discovered one of them had vanished without a trace.
Interesting. So a few synths go missing. It's not the end of the world. Synths don't escape often. Why would synths want to escape? Tell me more. Tell me more.
Tell me more.
What makes this so peculiar is that this synth went missing right off the production line. That never happens. I put a notice to the SRB and Advanced Systems, and they reported there was a fault with the synth, so it was immediately discommissioned. I don't make defective synths. I wasn't happy with that at all, so I had Hogarth check the entire run for defects. He found nothing. I don't believe one synth would have had a defect so bad it had to be destroyed and the rest of the run wouldn't be affected. Officially, I let it go. But I still don't fully buy it. I was hoping you could ask around if you have any time. It's a female synth. Designation X1495. Try and keep it quiet. Ask the Deputy Division's head. That includes my husband. You could also speak to ZBD in bioscience. There's no pressure, though. Only if you feel you have the time.
Oh, I'm doing nothing else, and I'm not helping the Institute. Ooh. Could have cleaned it up a little bit. Oh, where'd your husband go? Your husband just walked by us, and now he's gone. Okay. Did he go in here? Nope. Ah, there you are. Hello. Why don't I have a quest marker again? Oh. Maybe because I don't have it active. Hello, talk to me.
Hey.
Hello there. I don't think we've met. You look awfully thirsty. Have some water.
Sure.
You've got to make sure you stay hydrated all the time.
Good idea. Thank you. Do you know anything about the missing synth? Tell me about yourself. You're acting kind of crazy. Are you alright? You seem a little jumpy. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm not telling you anything.
Fair enough. Are you alright? You seem a little jumpy.
Are you all right? You seem a little jumpy.
Am I all right? Am I all right? There's death everywhere, and you ask me if I'm all right. Yes, I'm perfectly all right. I know how to survive. This is how it was meant to be.
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't understand what's going on.
Of course you don't. You're living life on baby mode. That's why. You're not as hardcore as me. I'm glad you're sad.
Okay.
Whatever you say, pal.
I think you're just jealous.
Do you know anything about the missing synth?
Do you know anything about a missing synth?
Did Hilda send you? She had me going through every synth from that batch, and I found nothing wrong. Or did I? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I wrote it in my diary.
Check. Okay.
Whoa. You're acting all kinds of crazy.
No, you're the crazy one. You don't really know how to survive like I do. If you don't mind, this conversation has gone on long enough.
Okay.
I'd hate to die and lose my progress. I need to have a little sleep.
Okay, let's see if we can find this journal. He spends a lot of time in the bedroom. I'd assume it's in here. Or in the bathroom. Yep. Ah. Hilda Hughes Terminal. These terminals are always throw me off with the kind of warped screen. Diary, personal projects, diary. Diary. There we go. Oh, wow. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'll read these to myself, then I'll paraphrase, and so yeah, I'm going to hold on these for a moment so you can read them if you want. Oop, that's not what I intended. Oop, nah, come on, work with me. There we go. That is number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay. Number 6. Number 7. And number 10. Oh, which is all kinds of messed up. Okay. So we will be back in a moment. Okay, so cute little story. Starts with him being like, hey, my wife just got a raise. She's going to be head of robotics, blah, blah, blah. They got their own little place. He talked about how she's a messy person and how he wants her to keep kind of all of her stuff in her own room, blah, blah, blah. And then one day he wakes up in the infirmary. He is told that he got hit in the head with some of that machinery out in the robot the synth building area, and yeah, so he got hurt. So he starts feeling really kind of paranoid about it. He eventually starts finding that he's getting really thirsty all the time because of all the medication that he's taking. Survival mode. Then he realizes that if he comes up with this theory that if he were to die, the Institute would probably just rebuild his body and place it in the last place that he slept, so when he wakes up he's completely unaware of what happened, and so that's why he's sleeping so much. He starts asking around, everyone's just kind of blowing him off about it, but he's thinking that he's found a way to kind of cheat the system and live forever, and he thinks everyone else is living forever too because of it, and they're just unaware of it because they haven't figured it out. And it's funny because that's survival mode now. But yeah, cute little thing. Oh, and about the synth, there was apparently a run where they made a bunch of synths, and there was one that was missing. They went searching for it, couldn't find it. Turned out someone accidentally skipped a number while they were making the synths, and so there was no extra synth made. Also, he talked about how Father was taking an interest in Vault 111, and he doesn't understand why. He's like, well, everyone died there, but he does know that at least one of his parents was in there who passed away. And of course, then I show up. But anyways, oops. Personal projects. I've deleted all my personal projects. I've left research mode and entered survival mode. My only project now is to make sure that I have enough food, water to keep myself alive. I don't want to risk it being caught short, especially when I'm having to take antibiotics so often, which makes me thirsty, and Radaway, which makes me so hungry. I also need to remember never to be too far away from a bed, even if I have to leave in the middle of a conversation. I can't risk leaving too long between sleeps. Oh, that's funny. Okay, your husband's crazy. Where'd you go? Okay, well, guess we have to talk to the other people now. And hopefully we can find them
Child
easily.
synth. It's just remarkable.
Okay, which is the closest? Looks like this way. Bioscience. Hello. You.
Hi.
Why, hello, young man. I don't believe we've met. I'm Dr. Zebedee Devlin. Welcome to Bioscience.
What do you do around here? Is there anything I can do to help out? That was all. Do you know anything about a missing synth? What do you do?
What do you do around here?
I tend the gardens here at Bioscience. I think it's one of our most important jobs. I think that if ever a mortal heard the word of God, it would be in a garden at the cool of the day.
Okay. Is there anything?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
Perhaps there is a little something you could do for a poor old man. I'm sure you know that the Institute is built above the CIT building, and that everyone who lives here is descended from the former staff and students. One of my ancestors wrote and published a monograph, which I'm certain is stored above. It wasn't very influential or significant, but it would mean a lot to an old man to have a memento of his past. Kellogg always sneered at me when I asked him to get it.
What's in it for me? Let me think about it. I got better things to do myself. I'd be happy to help.
I'd be happy to help.
Thank you so much. You'll be making an old man's dreams come true.
Okay, Memento. Let's, there's supposed to be some little side quests, so we'll do that one real quick. Come back, talk to him again, and, yeah. Okay. Like, what in the world is he doing to those plants? Ah, jeez. Okay, guys, gotta go into the ruins. We're looking for stuff. And it's not radiation that we're looking for. Let's see, it's on the other side of the building, guys. Whee. Yeah, I don't know why the backpack mod isn't working. I mean, this save had no mods on it, and so everything should have worked fine, but it doesn't, so yeah. Oh, and my flashlight mod doesn't work either. Don't know. So we need to find a way upstairs. I know this place is a bit of a maze to get around. Yep. So. Doesn't look like there's stairs in here. Come on, guys. Ah, where are those stairs? I can't remember. Probably gonna cut some of this out. You can try. Not gonna be very lucky. That takes us back outside. Oh, take that.
Only one of us survives
There it is.
this! And it won't be human! Let's play!
Oh, it's a Nightkin. Nightkin. Ow. 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 Nightkins. Okay.
You humans, so stupid, so weak!
Oh. Lots of radiation. And I fell. Awesome. You won't like me when I'm angry. I'm going the wrong way again, aren't I? Yes. Ow! Sure about that? So you look like you're on fire. Okay, I did not set up my, right away. Oh no. Oh wait, I do have some right away. That and...
We're caught in a trap, and we can't walk out.
Nope.
We're caught in a trap, and we can't walk out. Because I love you too much, baby.
Where'd those stairs go? Seriously. There they are.
Sometimes you get my crowding you program.
Yes, you are. Oh, that's where the radiation was coming from. One of those guys. Okay, let's see. We're almost there. And boom. The Electric Sheep, the Memory Transfer Project and its Potential Impact on Robotic Technology by Dr. Joanne Devlin. Okay. Let's see if we can actually read this. Actually, I don't think we can, because it would have automatically picked up as a item that we can read. Yep, can't read it. Okay. You cannot equip that item. Okay, guys. Out of my way. Back outside.